bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Ghost grips, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there, but they still give solid protection. It's like full freedom to play a game without that clunky feeling.
Hi everyone, a big thank you for joining us on this live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, wherever you are around the world as well. Thank you for joining us. Now, we are coming back with our next section and within our professional player pathway program and school community. Now, today we're going to be talking about section 8. So if you're a player on the program working with me as your coach or as your agent, we're going to speak about EPL secrets, so the Premier League secrets, and we're going to go into a little bit of detail about that. But before we do that, I just want to say big shout out to my website, theraymondwood.com. If you do want to reach out and find out more information, if you go to theraymondswood.com, you'll notice there is a contact page at the top right, and you can click on that one, and I'd be happy to help you. So if you're not currently a member on our program and you're a player who would like to find out more, or you're a mum and dad and you want to find out more how you can work with me, I am one of the highest qualified football coaches on the planet under UEFA, and I'm also a UEFA player agent as well. Also, special mention to Goats Elite, and that's Goats with a Z on the end, goatselite.com. They sponsor us and also help us sponsor some of our players. And on the Goats Elite website at the moment as well, if you go and sign up, you can chuck in your birthday and your email address. Not only will you get a special birthday present and you'll get $10 off your first order, but also you can become a Goats ambassador. And what that basically means is when you sign up, you get given a code. If you share the code around your socials, so if you, your mum or dad have got a few hundred followers or people that you connect with on socials, like say Facebook, if you share your code around, we'll actually pay you money in return for sharing your ambassadorial code around. So for every purchase that happens with that code, you will get up to around about 20% cash back into your bank account. So that's a pretty cool thing if you're a mum and dad out there and you need some extra cash. If you're a player and you're aspiring to make it as a pro, and maybe you want to purchase the latest football boots and you want to earn some extra money, remember, anyone under the age of 18, mums and dads need to get you registered onto the ambassadorial code. But if you have got a huge following on socials and you want to get paid for some money, it's as simple as sign up on the Goats Elite website, and then we'll actually give you a code and you will start earning money. Really simple. It's phenomenal. Now, I'm going to share my screen and we are going to go straight into our professional player pathway program, and I'm just going to take you straight in. So this is for our boys and girls and players who are currently working with me as your agent and as your coach. We are going to be talking about section 8, which is the Premier League secrets. So I'm going to get straight in. If you are interested to stay on this live call, it goes for about 15 minutes and we're going to just speak a little bit about one section at a time. So today we're going to talk about the secret document that is included within this program. So for anyone that doesn't know, I was very, very fortunate to work on one of football's biggest projects. And actually, whilst I'm speaking to you guys, I'm actually going to update because the latest data has just recently come out of the UK, and they've actually spent £2 billion to date on the EPPP project, which is pretty phenomenal. This particular document, and I will pull it up for you, you can click on here, you're going to get access to this. It actually contains a little bit about the project that was launched in 2011 and 2012. Some of the players that we developed on the project to date are players like you will see on the screen, like Phil Foden and Reece James of Chelsea. It talks a little bit about the improved facilities and coaching within the UK and England. We talk about increased opportunities for players, why developing homegrown talent is so important. A little bit about greater investment in youth development. And this is basically the roadmap on where the £2 billion has been spent. And what we've done is with the Professional Player Pathway programme, because I was very fortunate to work in the Premier League for teams like Liverpool, Leicester City, and worked in Europe for the likes of Paris Saint-Germain, we put all of this information together into the Professional Player Pathway. So no matter where you are in the world, we can help you turn into the next football superstar. So if that's a dream you've got for yourself or for your son and daughter. Also, we look a little bit about success in international competitions. So since the project launched in 2011 and 12, the England men's under-17s and under-20s have won the FIFA World Cups. They've made it to a final of the Euros and also a semi-final of a World Cup. And my big belief is for England next year in the USA 2026, they will go on and win that World Cup. The women have also really kicked on. Not only are they back-to-back winners in the UEFA Euros, but they narrowly lost out in the World Cup final last year in Australia against Spain in the final. We talk a little bit about the long-term player development and the four-corner model. So players in the UK and in England in the Premier League, they get developed based on the four-corner model, which is technical, physiological, physical, and social. And in that four-corner model, we always touch on sessions on and off the pitch need to ensure that we know which areas we are working in with the players. So as an example, if you are in a classroom setting with a player and we're working on mental strength training, you are most definitely working in the social area, and you're probably going to be working in that psychological area as well. There would be very limited technical and physical stuff. If you are playing a game of football on the park and you're with your coach and you are working specifically as a fullback and you're working on position specific work, well, you'll definitely be working physically, you should be working technically, and you should be getting challenged in those psychological and social areas as well. So that's that four-corner model that we developed and we enabled in all the top academies in the UK. A little bit about talent identification, a little bit about individualized development plans, and then a little bit about quality versus quantity is in there as well. This is an amazing document. So when we worked on the project, we actually collated over 1,600 pages of data when we went through the review with the FA and the Premier League, and we've actually condensed this down into about 11 or 12 players. Also, we speak about player support on here, and we have a couple of other sections as well, which we'll just flick you through. Apologies, I did just knock that screen off. So once you've done on there, you'll have access to that secret document. Also within our community, you'll notice when we drop into the community, we do have an amazing community of players. We've got in excess of coming up to about 277 members with us at the moment. So we've got players from all around the world working with us. Inside this community as well, we have got players who are currently playing in the top academy systems in England. So we've got players in here with us who are at Liverpool, at Manchester City, Bolton Wanderers. We've got players who are based in the USA, Canada, and Australia. So whether you're a boy or girl, age 6 or 7 years of age, all the way up to open age, wherever you are on your journey, this program and this classroom section is completely for you. Also, if you're not aware, we do currently 8, we're about to go to 8 live coaching calls a month. So that means you get to access me 2 times a week. And if you go into calendar, you'll see that we have the meetings in here. You can click on, there's a Zoom link or a YouTube link, and you can click and come straight through, and you can watch the call, you can be part of the live call, and also you can ask questions relating to your club, your development, or anything you want to ask about maybe your son or daughter and how they make it. We have guest speakers on every week as well from around the world of football. And when we come back, that was the Premier League Secrets. We're going to be back actually specifically what we just spoke about, which is the weekly coaching calls, and we'll be back with that in a little while. So a big thank you for everyone who's joined us on that. Hopefully that explains a little bit about the EPL Secrets and a little bit about that document and the way we've condensed that 1,600 pages of data into a streamlined 11 or 12 page document for you to read through and really educate yourself as well. Also, again, we did speak about the raymondwood.com, my website. So if you do want to reach out and you are interested in speaking to me and seeing how you can come and work with me, again, it doesn't matter where you're based in the world. I work with players all around the world, okay? All you got to do is hit that contact button, reach out, and we'll see if we can get a meeting booked in so we can all sit down and have a chat about your football or around your son or daughter's football and how we can help you. One of the things that we do is not only develop players and help them build a proper plan and a pathway to follow, but also you will get representation by me as an agent, and I can open up opportunities for the likes of trials and opportunities for you to train with teams all around the world as well. Also, to finish off, a big thank you to goatselite.com. Goats Elite with a Z in the middle, not an S, and I will just show up their website again. Goats do sponsor us, and we are very fortunate to have Goats Elite support. And again, if you do want to become a member with them, they will give you an ambassadorial code. They'll give you a free birthday gift. And I probably shouldn't tell you this, but when you register, if you actually put your birthday as tomorrow's date, so whatever the next day is, you can get your birthday gift a bit early, and rather than waiting. So especially for anyone, let's say your birthday is not till April, you might have to wait a whole 6 months to come around. You can be a little bit sneaky with your birthday and put it in as of tomorrow, and we can get that birthday gift via Goats Elite sent out to you. So a big thank you for joining us. We will be back again very soon, and when we get back, we're going to be back with Section 9, which is speaking about our live weekly coaching calls. Guys, have a great week, whatever you're up to, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.
You don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Ghost Grip, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there, but they still give solid protection. It's like full freedom to play a game without that clunky feeling. I used to wear bulky guards that slip down every game. These stay in place the whole time.
These shin pads are stretchy, durable, definitely not be ripping anytime soon.
Switch to goat sleeves now. They don't slip, they don't slide, nice and snug, nice and tight.
It's crazy how light these things are. I've worn a lot of old school pads in my time. In these, a featherweight and super comfortable.
Legend begins where heroes end.
Why are you still wearing those old clunky shin pads when you could be wearing these?
I used to struggle with shin guards sliding all game. These are a game changer. Put them on, you don't even notice them. They're comfortable, keep you going until finish.
It shows how fast you move on the pitch because it's stuck to the shin bone and does not slip and slide all around your shin.
No distractions, no readjusting, just focus on the match. What I like about these is you can wear them all day. Training, recovery, travel, they never lose shape. The material's soft and